So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And we are absorbing the energy emanating from the stands of this grand stadium that is the Giuseppe Meazza. Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Pete.
And he's let fly! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Threads one in. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, a droll. And Torres! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Now it's Raul. Now it's Barella. Skims one in. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Barella. Benfica are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Drives it in. And he's there to belt it away. Azar. Kukçu. Barella. Vitinha. João Neves. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And that's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham. And this is Puskás! And he's Puskás! Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation. And he was never going to miss that.
Benfica are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Azar. And the through ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pavard. Van der Ven. João Neves. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. Torres is onto this. Has a shot! And another try! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
João Neves. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's in plenty of space here. And a chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's having a shot! Marvellous goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get it through? Van der Ven gets over and intercepts, and he's managed to get free. Wirtz gets into a good position. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the finish! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half, neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied, it was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Benfica really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pinches it off him. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pavard. Conte. Played out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Wonderful alertness. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Adams. Now João Neves. That's a shade optimistic. Pavard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been clubbed away. Good effort from distance. Well, they are still trailing, and they good chance here. Azar. Conte. Puskás under intense pressure.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's been shifted off it. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Van der Ven cuts it out. Raul, who does have an assist to his name, and that is a little undercooked. And here's Raul. Oh, that's superb. Shot could be a chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. Benfica have the chance to go the other way. And they can counter here. Great vision. And he's worked it through. And he's certainly shot a goal! Oh, and again! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to get it away. Decent enough try.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 18. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cruyff with the short one. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Cruyff. Benfica still have the cards to affect this game. And back to the keeper. Benfica can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pass is just off target.
Raul really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Cruyff. Conte. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And the shot! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, give it away! And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Madrid have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Benfica are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shots! Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Now it's Puskas. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found the way through. Goes for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Benfica have their second corner now. Barella with the clearance. And the pass is intercepted. Adams. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match we all love to come and see. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Benfica.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this? Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. He's having a go! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vitinha, passing is crisp and sharp. Just eases him off the ball. Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. João Neves, who's looking wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Big header! And that's just a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to pass it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bullish header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And he plays one through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Played out towards the right wing. Good ball, good take. Decent chance! In for the pieces. Goal! Benfica! And Benfica take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has ended up in no man's land. And that was very necessary. Alvarez. That's an excellent interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Nuno Mendes with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here comes another cross. Oh, what a climb! And that should get the job done. Showing great feet there. Rice. Doku. Puskás. Played into space out wide. He is Doku! There was plenty of power on that. Timber. That has not gone well. Timber calmly anticipates.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mendes cuts out the pass. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. And Pavard. Doku. Vitinha. Looking for the run. Shifted it to the flank. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. And he's picked it up out wide. Now, what about this cross? Ambitious ball here. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Benfica are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we're off again.
Benfica really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Rice. And there's a... And he shoots! They've scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like...
There's the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Benfica take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's
had a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Picked out brilliantly. Lofty gets big. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Shot, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
Puskás actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that one's going nowhere. And that has gone straight into touch. Alvarez. Pavard cuts it out.
The attendance for this match
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
52.
Now, can they get him away? Tries a shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, facing up to it. Here's a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quick look, then plays it in. Kante tries to clear. Pedro Neto. Now it's Rafael Leao. Pedro Neto in acres of space out wide. That's the keeper's ball. Pedro Neto. Rice. Messi. Oh, that's a clever... For a moment you felt, oh, he's been caught on it here! Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pavard. Crosses it in here. And he gets rid in a hurry. He won't be happy with that one. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Oh, really well played.
He's there to head it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Alvarez. Now it's João Pedro. And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now he's got space here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? They get a throw in.
Substitutions taking place.
Rafael Leao. Barella. Rice gets over and intercepts. Knocks it into space. Benfica needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cleared without complication. Good take, and is he in? Goes for goal! That is produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
João Pedro. Barella. Now it's Rafael Leao. That has been slung wide.
4 added minutes has been
Chance
indicated.
for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
The
Oh,
goal
one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Benfica do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, he's been caught napping. Danger averted for now. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Rafael Leao, and this is Puskás.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for...
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. Pavard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafael Leao! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vieira. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's come, Luke. And another try! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great ball, and he's in. Takes a shot! Oh, it's there! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game, and we raise ours.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Vitinha gets a foot in here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Vitinha. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. João Neves. This looks promising. Can he finish? Goal! Benfica! Drive, determination, perhaps destiny.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Stoichkov. Ambitious ball here. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pedro Neto. Here's Rafael Leao. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Vitinha goes looking wide. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. Pedro Neto, header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Messi has a look inside the box. Messi. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's really well cleared. Now it's Rafael Leao. No, that's been intercepted. Great vision. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Stoichkov. Well read, and the danger is averted. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And we've reached half-time. Benfica are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. Benfica kick off the second half. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great... And Bebeto! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pedro Neto. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Great! It's in! Looks offside, I think. Yup, the flag is up.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now there's a shooting chance! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Puskás! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. That's beautifully weighted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Doku gets flagged offside.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And they've got rid. Rafael Leao, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that was vital. Pass somewhat off target. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
The ball has bounced loose now. Just eases him off the ball. It's a promising position. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. That's Bebeto. Oh, that's a key interception. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. João Neves. Looking for the run. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, the manager was saying he'll be facing the prospect of having to make some brave decisions around this time. How right he proved to be.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11.
And it's been taken short. An instinctive delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Danger averted for now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Benfica clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, what has happened here? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Looking to play him in. And this is Puskás. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hazard. Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was alert to it. Rooney gets into a good position. That'll be a throw-in. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's left him on the... Kane! Oh, That was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice. Now, can they get him away? Well, played right into his path. Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! They forced the error and... So that's it. It is all over. Benfica are going up, and now they can dream. Your reflections then, Jim?
Benfica really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. Game and the occasion, beautifully.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio.